Make your way into mountain pose. Feet together, feet hip distance. Bring your hands to your heart center. Close your eyes for a moment. Allow yourself to create stillness. Allow yourself to let go of any expectations, letting off any judgments, letting off any actions, reactions to whatever happens around us. Allow yourself to create that space of silence and stillness within. Closing your eyes with the eyes closed, connecting to your physical body, observing any vibrations, observing any emotions, observing any thoughts in between the ears, observing that movement within without reacting to that movement. Allow yourself to be curious. Allow yourself to be open to get to know yourself a little bit better today, using our physical body, using that movement, using the breath. Open your eyes, reach your arms towards the sky. Inhale. As you exhale, fold, hinge your pelvis over your front face. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine, long neck. Exhale, fold, root to rise, reach your arms towards the sky. Inhale. As you exhale, hands to your heart center, mountain pose. Couple of times like that with your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Reach your arms. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Root to rise, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands to your heart center, mountain pose. One last round. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Reach towards the sky all the way. And exhale, hands to your heart center, mountain pose. Take an inhale. Let it out. Let's eat once again. Deep inhale. Let it out. Creating a little bit of heat. Tapas within. Open your eyes, reach your arms towards the sky. Inhale. As you exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands onto the ground. Step your left foot all the way back. Stay on the ball of your left foot. Inhale, come up into crescent lunge position. As you exhale, hands onto the ground. Step your left foot to your right foot, feet together, knees together. Chair, inhale. Rise all the way up to standing, mountain pose. Reach your arms towards the sky, inhale. As you exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Step your right foot all the way back. Crescent lunge position, reach your arms, inhale. As you exhale, hands onto the ground. Step your right foot to your left foot, chair, inhale. Rise all the way up to standing, mountain pose. Big circle, reach your arms towards the sky, inhale. As you exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, step your left foot all the way back, crescent lunge position, inhale. As you exhale, hands onto the ground, straighten your front leg, wide-legged pyramid pose. Rebend your front knee, step your left foot to your right foot, feet together, knees together, chair, inhale. This time, hands to your heart center, twist to your right side, hook your left elbow on the outside of your right thigh. Come back into chair, one breath. Rise all the way up to standing, mountain pose. Big circle back into your Urdhva Hastasana. As you exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hands onto the ground, step your right foot all the way back. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, hands towards the ground. Straighten your front leg, left hip back, right hip forward. Rebend your front knee. Step your right foot to your left foot. Feet together, knees together, chair. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Twist to your left side. Inhale, come back into chair. One breath. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands onto the ground. Step back into high plank. Lower down, low plank. Flip your toes. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog position. Take an inhale. Let it out. Lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward, step lightly, float. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, chair, inhale. Rise all the way up to standing, mountain pose. Bend your knees, back into chair, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Step your left foot all the way back. Straighten your front leg, wide-legged pyramid pose. Right hip back, left hip forward. Rebend your front knee. Inhale, come up into your crescent lunge position. As you exhale, hands to your heart center, twist to your right side, hook your left elbow on the outside of your right thigh. Look down, shift your weight into your right foot, step your left foot to your right foot, chair twist. Stay here, open your arms, so it gives us a little bit more access to that upper part of the back, and we are adding arm balance. Bring your hips to your heels, place your hands onto the ground, Parsvabhakasana, hand-shoulder distance. Lean onto your upper arms, maybe lifting your toes off the ground, come back into chair, one breath. Rise all the way up to standing, mountain pose. Closing your eyes, reconnecting my left side, my right side. Open your eyes, bend your knees, chair pose, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Step your right foot all the way back. Stay on your fingertips, straighten your front leg. Rebend your left knee. Inhale, reach your arms toward the sky. Crescent lunge. As you exhale, hands to your heart center. Twist to your left side. Look down, shift your weight into your left foot. Step your right foot to your left foot. Chair twist. Open your arms for a moment. And then place your hands onto the ground. Parsvabhakasana, second side. Come back into chair, one breath. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands onto the ground. Float back, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog position. Take an inhale. Let it out. From downward facing dog, lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward, step, lightly float. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, chair, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hands onto the ground. Bakasana, crow pose, knees onto your upper arms. Float back, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog position. Take an inhale. Let it out. Lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward, step or lightly float. Maybe you're ready for your handstand. Bring your feet in between your hands, feet together, knees together, chair, inhale. Rise all the way up to standing, mountain pose. Close your eyes for a moment. Bend your knees, chair, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Step your left foot all the way back. Inhale, come up into crescent lunge position. As you exhale, twist to your right side. Inhale, lengthen your spine as you exhale. Reach and extend, left hand down, right arm up. Easy twist. Lower your right hand, frame your front foot. Lower your left knee, untuck your toes. Straighten your front leg. Ardha Hanumanasana, half split. Flex your right foot. Maybe exploring full splits and not pushing, not forcing. Come back into your half split. Rebend your right knee, tuck your left toes, lift your left knee off the ground. Warrior one position. Lower your left heel onto the ground. Reach your arms towards the sky. Warrior one. Exhale, hands onto the ground. Spin on the ball of your left foot. Step back, three-legged plank. Lower down, three-legged low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog position. Take an inhale. Let it out. Lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward, step or lightly float. Feet together, knees together, bend your knees, chair pose, inhale. Rise all the way up to standing, mountain pose. Bend your knees back into chair, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Step your right foot all the way back. Inhale, come up into crescent lunge position. As you exhale, twist to your left side. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, reach and extend. Right hand down, left arm up, twist. Lower your left hand onto the ground. Lower your right knee, untuck your toes. Second side, flex your left foot, left hip back, right hip forward. Maybe you stay, maybe going a little bit deeper, not pushing, not forcing. So, might feel a little bit tight, maybe in the morning. And then come back into your half split. Rebend your left knee, tuck your right toes, lift your right knee. Lower your right heel onto the ground. Warrior one position. Inhale. As you exhale, hands onto the ground, step back, three-legged plank, lower down, three-legged low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog position. Take an inhale, let it out. From downward facing dog, lift your right leg behind you, three-legged dog. Step your right foot to the front of the mat for warrior one position. Maybe you're adding a handstand as a transition. Warrior one. Inhale, come up. Stay here. Extend your left arm in front of you. Left arm underneath your right arm, eagle arms. Pausing here for a moment. Let go of your eagle arms. Reach your arms towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale, hands onto the ground. Step your left foot 1/3 of the way. Right hip back, left hip forward, hands towards your hips. Rise all the way up to standing. Left arm up. Flip the palm, bring your arm behind your back. Gomukhasana arms. Maybe your hands are reaching and touching. Maybe choose a different variation. Arms behind your back. Inhale, lengthen your spine, and as you exhale, fold over your right leg. Maybe use a strap. Yeah, you can also hold a strap. Press your heels into the ground. Rise all the way up to standing. Let go of your arms. Shake it out. Right hand towards your right hip. Left arm up towards the sky. Inhale. As you exhale, reach forward and lengthen. Left hand on the inside or outside of your right foot. Right hand onto your sacrum. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. And then reach your right arm up towards the sky. Look down, spin on the ball of your left foot. We are adding a balance, revolved half moon. Lift your left leg, flex your foot. And then place your right hand onto the ground, standing split. Couple of handstand hops to play with balance. And then step your left foot all the way back. Low lunge. Lower your left knee, untuck your toes. Straighten your front leg back into half split, full split. Maybe feeling a little bit warmer. Second round. Come back into your half split. Rebend your right knee. Tuck your left toes. Lift your left knee off the ground. Step your left foot to your right foot. Feet together, knees together. Chair. Inhale. Rise all the way up to standing mountain pose. Open your eyes, bend your knees, chair, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands onto the ground, crow pose, Bakasana. Option one, you stay. Option two, maybe you play with bringing one knee to your chest, replace it down. The other knee to your chest, replace it down, float back. Low plank, inhale, up dog. Exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog position. Take an inhale. Let it out. Lift your left leg behind you, three-legged dog. Step your left foot to the front for warrior one position. Inhale, warrior one. Extend your right arm in front of you. Right arm underneath your left arm, eagle arms. Lifting your elbows, shoulder height. Let go of your eagle arms. Reach your arms, warrior one. As you exhale, hands onto the ground. Step your right foot forward 1/3 of the way. Left hip back, right hip forward, hands to your hips. Rise all the way up to standing. Pyramid pose. Gomukhasana arms. Right arm up, flip the palm, bring your arm behind your shoulder blades. Between your shoulder blades, yeah, behind your back. And then see how this side feels. Lengthen your spine as you exhale, fold over your left leg. Press your heels into the ground, rise all the way up to standing. Let go of your interlace. Shake it out. Left hand towards your left hip. Right arm up. Inhale. As you exhale, reach forward and lengthen. Right hand on the inside or outside of your left foot. Left hand onto your sacrum. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. And then reach your left arm up towards the sky. Look down. Spin on the ball of your right foot. Lift your right leg. Flex your right foot. Revolved half moon, Parivrita Ardha Chandrasana. Replace your left hand on the ground, standing split. A little bit of play in between. And then step your right foot all the way back. Low lunge position, lower your right knee, untuck your toes. Straighten your front leg, half split, full split, round 2. Not pushing, not forcing, one side is always slightly different. Yes, allow yourself to explore. My left side, my right side, and then come back into your half split. Tuck your right toes, lift your right knee, step your right foot to your left foot, feet together, knees together, chair, inhale. Rise all the way up to standing mountain pose. Closing your eyes for a moment, reconnecting to your physical body, reconnecting to your breath. Open your eyes, bend your knees, chair, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Place your hands onto the ground and back into crow pose, Bakasana. Float back, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog position. Take an inhale. Let it out. From downward facing dog, both at the same time, lower your forearms onto the ground into dolphin pose. Lift your elbows off the ground, downward facing dog. Let's see it once again. Lower your forearms into dolphin. Walk your feet all the way back into your forearm plank position. Feet together, knees together, abdominal twists. Shift your weight onto the outer edge of the left foot. Come back to center, change to the other side. Come back to center. Walk your feet towards your elbows. Once again, dolphin pose. Option 1, you stay here. Option 2, maybe transition into an inversion, maybe standing like we did in standing splits. Lifting one leg, both legs, maybe lifting both legs. Maybe adding any variations. If you want to add those eagle legs, play with that. And then slowly coming out, dolphin pose. Lift your elbows, downward facing dog position. Take an inhale. Let it out. Lower your knees onto the ground. Come up onto your shins. Bring your hips towards your heels. Right hand towards your right ankle. Lift your hips, lift your chest. As you exhale, bring your hips back towards your heels. Left hand towards your left ankle. Lift your hips, lift your chest. And exhale, lower down, both hands towards your ankles, camel pose, lift your hips, lift your chest. And exhale, lower down. Place your hands onto the ground, separate your knees a little bit wider. We are going into your frog position. So your shins are parallel, your heels, your knees in one line. Place your forearms onto the ground, maybe shifting your hips a little bit more back, maybe a little bit more forward, exploring where do you feel sensations without pain. Yeah, there's a difference between pain and discomfort. Close your eyes for a moment. We'll stay here for a couple of moments. Closing your eyes, focusing on your breath. Noticing any sensations, any tension, any vibrations, and allow your breath to release that physical tension. Very slowly coming out, slide yourself onto your front. Lengthen your legs, keeping your forearms on the ground, pull them out towards you. Sphinx position, maybe lifting your elbows, still keeping your shoulders away from the ears. And then bend your knees, reach towards your ankles. Dhanurasana bow pose. Catching your ankles, feet together, knees together as much as possible. Let go of your ankles, place your hands next to your chest. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog position. Take an inhale. Let it out. From downward facing dog, we are adding a little bit of play in the end. So stabilizing your handstand, we are adding that back bend to your handstand. Like we just did in Sphinx position. Bring your chest through your upper arms, bend your knees. And maybe transitioning into a full back bend. We all meet in mountain pose. Closing your eyes for a moment, reconnecting to your breath, reconnecting to any sensations. And we are adding a standing twist. So come or stay in standing position. Fold over your legs, catch your big toes with your 2 peace fingers. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, pull your toes towards you, elbows to the sides. And then bring your left hand between your feet. Bind behind your left leg. Relax your head, relax your neck. Let go of your bind, change to the other side. Let go of your bind. Lower your knees onto the ground, come into a seated position. Creating a couple of moments of stillness in the end of the practice. Closing your eyes with your eyes closed. Allow yourself to cultivate stillness and silence for a couple of moments. Allow yourself to observing any movements outside of you, observing any movements within, any sensations, any vibrations, observing your mind, your thoughts coming and going, and allow yourself to be the watcher. Allow yourself to create that space between whatever you see, whatever you observe, and your reaction. That space of equanimity that gives us the power of choice. Very gently start to make your way back. Start deepening your breath. Noticing the sounds. Bring your hands to your heart center. Allow yourself to feel what you feel. Allow yourself to feel that peace and harmony, that balance, that feeling that makes us come back to the practice. We close this practice with one single breath. Take a deep inhale through your nose and let it out. Bring your thumb knuckles to your third eye center. Thank yourself for your time, for your effort, for your commitment to show up, to create the space. The physical space, and through the physical space, the mental and emotional space. Namaste.